Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby and have ourselves a drink.
All right, Michaela is singing again. That means we are back in the lobby bar for the week of March the 10th, 2025. Brian and Michaela here with you. And Michaela, last week we talked all about the Oscars, right?
We
I was
did.
traveling. I was on a beach in Antigua. It was very lovely. So I said, you know what? We're gonna have to roll the lobby bar and the Oscar recap into one. But we did. We talked about the Oscars. It was a good night and it was a good recording. I remind me again who won this year's Oscar pool between the two of us. Who is
Between the two of us, oh, Brian, you did. You did.
Oh, thank you. I just wanted to hear you say it
Brian
again.
won,
Yes,
everyone.
I absolutely did. I absolutely did. And I won because I was in Antigua, having a lot of cocktails. Michaela, there are a lot of really good cocktails. Antigua has a really good cocktail game, actually, or at least the places we went to down there. So that was nice to see because sometimes, you go to a resort or you go to the beach and, it's kind of it's kind of same kind of thing everywhere you go. But this place that we were at had a lot of really good cocktails, and I'm really excited to talk about a couple of those. We're going to make one here today for the lobby bar that is really simple. We might have even done this on the lobby bar before, but it seemed timely to do it again. And then I want to talk a little bit about more of the complex flavors I had on vacation. Maybe this month in the Patreon cocktail chat, we can talk about a good ingredients of the month, orgeat or orgeat. I think orgeat is correct there. That was in a couple of those Mai Tais I was having. Talk about those. Maybe we'll do a little tiki flight come cocktail time for this month's Patreon. But today, what I thought we should do is we should keep things simple. We should keep things tropical, and we should keep things in the realm of light rum by making a daiquiri. How does a daiquiri sound to you, Michaela, who stayed behind while I traveled to keep up on all the Oscar stuff for us?
Yeah, that sounds great. It's been a rough couple of weeks. I mean, personally, obviously the Oscars were amazing, and that's really good. But man, yeah, I'm ready for a cocktail that reminds me of a place other than where I'm at. Let's do it. And look, a daiquiri is kind of a they talk about this a lot, right? You go to a place you can get. I remember growing up and it was really special if I could get a virgin strawberry daiquiri because it was all
Mm-hmm.
blended and light and lovely. It reminded me of I don't know. I felt very fancy. This is the time. The sun should be coming out now that we have daylight savings out of the way. There's more daylight in the day. This
Yeah.
is the right time to be cracking open some rum and trying to make summer happen sooner.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, daiquiri is a classic of cocktails, and we're going to do one Hemingway's style, not that blended frozen thing. Although that certainly has its time and place to be drank too. But we're doing a straight up daiquiri. It's really simple, and there's some fun like variants you can do on this as well. But to put one of these together, just into a shaker tin goes 2 ounces of light rum, 1 ounce of lime juice, and 3/4 of an ounce of Demerara syrup. You make that the same way you just do a simple syrup, except you use Demerara or cane sugar. Here in this one, it just gives it a little bit of richness, a little bit more of a backbone there to accommodate that light rum. If you don't have Demerara syrup and you don't want to make it, what I would maybe do is I would substitute that for just a regular plain old simple syrup. But then I would swap out that light rum for like a golden rum or a dark rum. Maybe get a little
Mm,
bit more of that molassesy
yeah.
goodness into there. So you can certainly do that. Go ahead and shake that with some ice and then strain it into a chilled like coupe glass or martini glass. You can garnish it with a little bit of lime, like a lime wedge, something like that. Sip and enjoy. It's very tropical tasting, but it's very clean. It's very nice. I really like a daiquiri as like a pre-dinner thing because it's kind of like a palate cleanser, right? Because it's so clean
Mm,
tasting there. And then you can do fun things with it. Like I'm a big fan of like banana daiquiris, so you could totally put in like a 1/4 ounce of like a high end like Gifford's banana to that. So you could do other fruit flavors to that as well. You could do strawberry or raspberry. Just do that just a little bit. It's just going to kind of amplify those flavors and give you even more tropicalness in your glass. So that is the daiquiri. Go ahead and mix one of those up and enjoy that here as we get into the lobby bar. And lobby bar is exactly what we're doing, Michaela, because you and I are getting ready to watch a movie that is a Nora that won the Best Picture this year. We've seen it before, but we're going to be seeing it again, and we're going to be mixing up. the cocktail from Fanny's. And the first thing we need to do that is to get some beet infused vodka. And I put you in charge of that because I was
You
out of
did?
town, and you were
Correct.
mixing some up. We have a picture of you with a giant jar of vodka. Maybe we'll get that posted over on our Discord or on Patreon. I don't know, somewhere we'll post it somewhere. But tell everyone about that so they can go ahead and get their beets infused so they're ready for the episode this week when we try our best, our humble best to recreate Fanny's cocktail.
Yeah. So here's the thing with beets. Apparently, there's a bunch of ways you can ingest a beet. You can eat it fresh, you can cook it, you can roast it, you can pickle it. And so it was the age-old question of when we say beet infused, what kind of beets are we talking here? I went on the purest. I took the purest route and I literally bought some beets at the grocery store. I sliced them, I skinned them first, and then I sliced them and I put them in a giant jar of vodka. And it immediately turned everything like this really beautiful dark burgundy color. I'm super excited about this. I don't even know. I don't think I've ever had beet flavored vodka. So this is going to be
Mm.
interesting. We've got like, I don't know, enough for 37 of these drinks. So let's hope that it's good because I was like, I didn't want to make too little. And now I think, I literally have like a bottle of wine, like 750 mils full of this beet flavored vodka. So if anybody has any other ideas of what to do with this after we make this Anora cocktail, I'm all
Mm.
ears.
Okay, there you go. I think the beet flavor is going to be pretty subdued, so I think you could probably use it in a lot of vodka options there. We'll see. We'll see how that cocktail comes together tonight as we rewatch Honora. But there are some other things that we're going to have to be watching this week. Let's talk about the box office here. Mickey 17 leads the way, number one over the weekend, $19.1 million, followed by Captain America, Last Breath, The Monkey, and Paddington in Peru. Basically just going for the top winners there over the last couple of weeks. So Mickey 17, that's a movie we're going to be going to see sometime this week because we're going to be talking about it next week on the podcast. Everything I've heard about it has been, pretty positive, right? So we're excited to see this. We love Robert Pattinson here. We love Stephen Yeun in here, and Bong Joon-ho. Everyone is excited to see what he's up to,
Mm.
of course, after Parasite. So one to keep an eye on for sure. Let us know on social media if you've had a chance to see Mickey 17. We're going to be seeing that for ourselves this week. But that's not all, Michaela. There are some other things I believe that we're interested in coming out here. So let's run through what we've got coming everyone's way on the movie and TV streaming services for the week. And the first one, this one, looks pretty good to both of us, and that is Black Bag, Steven Soderbergh's no film.
Yeah. Black Bag. Kate Blanchett is like a spy or something. Um, it's gonna be amazing. It's like espionage with like a marriage inside it. I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be awesome. Even if it's not like amazing, I still think the acting credits are gonna give us chills. I'm super excited about Black Bag.
Yeah, Black Bag looks really good. Michael Fassbender there. Gustav Skarsgård is in it. One of the Skarsgårds. He's the one from
One of the
Vikings.
37 scars.
If you
Yeah.
wanna keep track there, we've got that. We have also got Novocaine coming out, so which stars Jack Quaid. Jack Quaid's having a run of it here. Right? He was just in that other film that just came out a couple of weeks ago, Companion. Now he's in Novocaine, which I don't really know too much about, but I've seen some early kind of reviews on it. Looks pretty good. And listen to this, Michaela. So the synopsis here, it says, when the girl of his dreams is kidnapped, a man incapable of feeling physical pain turns his rare condition into an unexpected advantage in the fight to rescue her. This is just that superhero thing that's on Amazon. What's that? That Jack Wade's in it.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I have no opinion. Um, yeah. I am excited about uh Heretic coming forward on Max. I mean, you've got this note here. I don't
Mhm.
think it's out yet. I'm really excited because I missed it in the theaters. And so I'm gonna miss all of these things that you're talking about. I'm not gonna see Novocaine. I'm not. I hope I get to see Black Bag in the theaters, but I'm definitely gonna stop what I'm doing and watch Heretic on Max because Hugh Grant is supposed to be incredible. Like there was even like Oscar bubs or Golden Gold Golden Globe buzz. There we go
Yeah.
around like his performance in it because he was that horrible and terrifying and yeah.
Yeah, that's right. It's coming everyone's way on Max. Yeah, that was one we missed. I think I think going back in time, I think we had the option to see either that or Conclave in the theater, and we chose Conclave to see for the Oscars of it all. And then yeah, I've just been patiently waiting for it to hit streaming somewhere because we had all the other Oscar stuff to watch. So yeah, Heretic is coming out. So if you've not had a chance to see that, which neither of us have, you can see that. And there's also Chaos, the Manson murders documentary is on Netflix if you want to check that out. Last week, as I mentioned, Michaela, we talked about the Academy Awards recap. That was really good. Chat about a pretty good Academy Awards that I had the most correct picks in. We'll leave it at that. And then this week, of course, we're going to be talking about Honora. We mentioned that at the top. So looking forward to revisiting that one. You and I both saw it. We saw that together in the theater. So haven't seen it since. So I'm excited to go back and revisit it and see how I feel about it, given the time since we've seen it. And then obviously all of the Oscar wins, we'll be looking at it through a bit of a different lens this time, I do believe. So that's what we've got coming everyone's way. There is a new episode of Drink the Video Games dropped last week. You can go check that out as a brief history on the full motion video games out there. So you can check that out. Michaela comes by to help me mix up a Princess Daphne Martini. So you can check that out on your podcast platforms and YouTube, all those places there. So with that, Michaela, I think we better wrap up because we have a cocktail to make. We got some beet vodka to drink and we have a Nora to rewatch. So thank you so much for tuning in to this week's Lobby Bar. We'll see you in the main episode on Thursday and we'll talk to you later. Cheers.
Cheers.